This is Buadu TV, truth and integrity.
Bawumia oda kurabaso mi onda suniyeso. Asantini ba kwa wejimi otise cobras 30,000. We don't see any action taken on this criminality and this high level of crime. And you allow this to slide. We the people will turn around and come after you, Sam George.
Ebusia ujirem ai mizumi jirem. Yama kwaba ai Body TV. Ensema abane se Kevin Taylor kasa. Ai ose Bawumia oye trofu papa. Wakwa kujina santimema kutantoro da chere edwedifo no. Etade na obetina dwa so ETS when sikejeti face tu nankam. Adenti. Wo bisa ETS when timi afanye bibia when timi fancy sikejeti a wo na ja to eduma wakwa jina ho na se bi wo kika de ode. Na what say yese oma petition oma mpanyin se wonyi ye friend say Chief Justice Kevin Taylor said no so Chief Justice no so until say we prove say asama mo keka fa no ho no kora no Chief Justice nya hwe on the dobe kan no ene ya say ye friend say containers bi e15 tabaya e22 port no wonte ene yenkutie ho nseme
at a decision that incriminates somebody and yet difficult to
go law school. Kwasi afo mo de Ghana na politicians to play ticket ba wa no be share obu basement enti no di matebo no o man hene wo go law school way wa funu say gearbox wo go law school way until the Indian dia and the o say Bloomberg ka kire wo hu say wagimi say oba America the basement na wote na me akobitie yi wo beto twa ticket ama me utumi e on say and the omo TV so no mu di matem because mo majority of journalists mo agimi omo no mo hwe mo wo go law school way wa funu say ye ka mun follow up o mama djuma amonye ejimifo now mama yenjum for su Bloomberg no akwa woska now Ghana pa emwedo ye jibi bruta now breaking news now ban say end nwumbre the presidency a release statement so am for PZ4 dodo mun ko school ti mama menkan na menjum sene be ya obi nkoji obi anu nsibone uhu cobra na hu asantini a wagimi a jai cobra no ne mantama asantini no na sa asantini ba ko a wagimi no o de se cobra 30,000 ye be ka sa wadwa wabodam now Osono Maame hu asama ba the Chief Justice and a statement a free the presidency about me be kinkan ne medwudwam honorable who is calling my number? Who are you? Now, there's a letter, Presidency Communication, Tuesday, 25th March 2025. President Mahama consults with the Council of State on 3 petitions for the removal of the Chief Justice. Ayakrata and the President Mahama from office, a release Yamagana for say yanking kind. Ni antiase ene de obeye ene de aban ne beye enie we enye Mahama nkwa na take decision eye president bia oba udwumadi a wudi no ye wo mra a edi ana ebo udwumadi hu ban enche bia na nanse yi council of elders na council of elders no ana say council of state members no enye John Mahama na yi omo eye ye ne yekoto aba ewo every part of Ghana ene ye yi council of state some penifo no say Bibi John Mahama Swa, Ghana Constitution Mwa Embrana Chese, Omu advisory board, ana advisory group, Omube to me etu John Mahama fu. Ewo Bibia, Sebio Ghana Nibi, ana Ghana for Achro Majini, Omuhuni say, I was a president to one among. John Mahama, ya president, Kebima min kebi hianinti. Onfa and summon shot on one in some, and boom brasso, and yet the etia, a yet. Holy Grail of Ghana, and I said the Constitution of Ghana, and I said, a yakrata konkrua a Ghana hobra. Intendano, nipa be atro a yet petition, a yet poly miensa. Na petition in the say, Omu de insembia kwa John Mahama, a yet President Mahama. na omo pese saa ensam no mda koda John Mahama no e wo se John Mahama etu wanamon and the way hu krata ba se wa hwen krata anim o pese otu wanamon na emom tumi ni nyina nhye ne nsa Ghana mra ne kire se o se ofa ekwan bi so ana oma emra ye adwuma enti mom yanko kan na menjudwam nkire PZ fo e wo Kumase every say ye ndwudwam a kwase bi betena nhira FM Jimmy fo bi betena eye den Hello FM odwan bi ebga kwotena eye den eye Kesbin FM etwa motro because mo dia atro ene mamu ye tuntum mo enti apesa mo kala ne toso nti ye ma obi antwa mo PZ fo asantefo di bi a mo beso beso nyansa no nyansa ana intro Mame Sanjudwam enti Assembly Pono no President Mahama consults with the Council of State on 3 petitions for the removal of the Chief Justice. I say President Mahama has received 3 petitions from various persons seeking the removal of the Chief Justice. The President has forwarded the 3 petitions to the Council of State to commence the consultation process mandated by Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution. Signed, Felix Kwachi Ofosu, Member of Parliament, Ofrimikrom, Abra Asebuko Amankese. Spokesperson to the President, Minister, Government Communications. Krata efri Jubilee House no in chechirem ni nyina nie. President John Mahama say krata miensa be kan sa efa eye Chief Justice Osono Maame tokonu ni dwumadi a odi sa Chief Justice Ghana fo bi a omutua to eye Ghana fo mapa emra emo kwan say omo kanche president say dwumadie bi ene nia hombonsem bi ene senior Chief Justice Osono Maame eye ne nyoma bi ninti no omo hu ni say wetia mra ebo eye de ne dwuma ho ban nti President no emfa emra so na onhwehwe nsem wemu na on make sure say ya pamo Osono Maame as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. And President Mahama say nensa kasankrata miensa no na ono onya okutocratic sebio nipa ene sa line ekoto aba eyi no kebi mami kebi ogidi pa ene ohun ni say eye Ghana no emra ena sebio ede eboy ho bra o say obegina Ghana Constitution no so baby a friend Article 146 edi to me emma ono ene sebio Council of State eche president yo onye ontu wanamon ansana sebio decision bi anase sebio eye decision bi ombeteki no meteki in the President Mahama say onam eye Ghana mra so eye Article 146 no ogina so aye de eye afa mra kwan so ahwe say eye petition na omde bae no emu ehwam ewon egina ewon gina so a ewo se egina so ede pam Osono Maame Madam CJ Tokonu. Now also TSC say sa asemu ya abedahoyi we atre the transparency and I say pepeyo any sebio accountability any in fact let me use the word transparency John Mahama ne na aban omo pese Ghana fo hu ewo den amebuom. Now also TSC say Osono Maame Madam Tokonu petition aba ne nkire say yebeyi ne to akonwa John Mahama ontimi ntina Jubilee House enka say sa petition ogina so apam Madam Tokonu sama mane nye Chief Justice onkoye a Supreme Court judge na mom no de e wo se esini say John Dramani Mahama say or the petition no ema the Council of State members ye ne ekoto aba Ghana fo nyina ekoto aba yi wo mo se omo so omo nhwem na omo pensem na omo so emekyere omo adwene ewo petition ya abeka ne nsa ti ase say Council of State members ebi firi asantememu ebi firi bono ebi firi Ghana ha nyina infantifo anwonafo ye ne na ekoto aba ye koyi omo edi omo baaye enti John Mahama asade to me na ma Ghana fo if it's a Council of State member bia or represent Ghana ni enti technically no petition na beka John Mahama nsa no wasa dane petition na ma Ghana fo e te say wo ne me ya to aba eyi obi se onsi anemu Council of State na ondi djuma maye inti sa krata ya John Mahama dia ma Council of State no wasa dane petition na ma ye ne Ghana fo say ya adwene ye sen enye ono nkwa na nyansa wo ne tirim yensu yenhwe ensam na ye de ato Madam Tokonu so no yen pensem hwe say nokura bi wo mu a now emra ne kire say Council of State fo agi eye krata na was say to me nipa bi a almost so ewa Supreme Court judge for almost so betre mu bi near to me independent minded people bi so na omo beka ho na afei omo tena asam no so ehwe petition no allegations ewom afifi mu but conclusion say ebia Madam Tokonu ondi boni bia ebia on find the position as CJ no embo embra bia so ebia on fa ensada entietia nipa bi fa ahodie so ebia on share down for 2 minutes ama no as Chief Justice no entata nipa bi emfa nye politics entietia ye fa ahodie so se Ghana enti so wo said ye John Mahama dia ba bontre na ono John Mahama kura no on person be take decision about the future of Madam Tokonu o person Ghana mra no o person ye ne Ghana fo no ye ne take sa decision no enti say nda wo Ghana from Council of State member na busa ne say ya secretary na ba mo dwendwene ho ana dia omode baba ena John Mahama de nsa be hyase enti memo obi ntina baby enka say John Mahama ba power ena wa be yi Madam Tokonu John Mahama on this side is obey Madam Tokonu Council of State na also omodwene na yakofa judge fo bi be support na omohwe allegation na omo pensemu say Madam Tokonu odifo anase ondifo. Remember Sofia Kufu na oda COVID-19 sika semuso no she is part of the Council of State elders. Sofia Kufu Nana Danko Kufu COVID-19 ba ya odene to COVID-19 sika sem na no maame no oka Council of State members on enti memo bi nkotena baby say NDC for the Council of State yenyina ne to aba yenyina ne sa line yenyina ne to aba ena John Mahama di tumi na maye say yenhwehwe nsem nim enti obia so otumi yenyina ye wo yeni e wo ho a omoba be pensem Memma Ghana ni bia nkotena radio so nka say John Mahama because John Mahama on time Madam Tokonu John Mahama onye judge John Mahama decision bi obeteki bia e Ghana fo e na wo say decide say ye pene so na say ye pene so enti na answer na John Mahama ban e betuma tam Ghana sika no e che mo ba parliament enye NDC fo nkwa na wo ho ye wo MPP fo ho a e wo so mo nyina gitum answer na ya den yakase Ghana fo sika ye de kwa kotokoraba na say de kotokube. Into John Mahama no the power near limited when it comes to we as a nation making decisions for ourselves and when it comes to changing or making sure we protect the Chief Justice of Ghana no John Mahama need to me what to me the power belongs to us and as we speak today the power belongs to the Council of State almost 99% power to decide say evidence na ya present etia Madam Tokonu no e won gina so ana say din gina so intime makako anako bi tibia enkotena TV so enkotena Kesben FM enkotena Peace FM enkotena OK FM enkokeka nkwase asem say John Mahama ebe pamo Madam Tokonu John Mahama enyo no na take decision Council of State and the judges they will elect to sit on this matter they will be taking the decision. In fact NPP ni judge kesia ba ko a we former Chief Justice Madam Sofia Ekufu on also Council of State members no ya wo mpenifo mo ya MPP mpenifo mo ka Council of State members no intima wo bi ntina baby enka say NDC for e person mo pam Osono Maame aka Madam Tokonu no the law is being applied here the president is going by the law so obijiri said the president aye no sebio enam embrakwan mu a onko court memma ko biti anaka ko bia nkotena radio so enko bie nanum kankan ko keka nkwase asem wo Peace FM anopa say ye ntia ase na memma kako bia meye sa nkwase ade ne bi sa wo hwe emra a John Mahama AUZ article 146 a ogina so e dey take decision say or the krata na emma eye dey eye Council of State na sa wo ndwene ho na sa ogin say John Mahama nye the right na go to court court na ko jenchirechire mu say what junior will say John Mahama boom raso by referring this petition to the Council of State go to court and seek interpretation memma kakobia na kobiti Jimmy Fobi nkotena Peace FM enkotena Kesben enkotena nkwase radio bi so embe kan kire Ghana for say ena John Mahama nya hwe wo ha yenyina ye Ghana for yenyina ye wo say yenyina ye atwen Council of State sene o madwina asem wehu ayem pensempensemu maye hu se Osono Maame e wo so otena ho anase o se pam no so omo yem pensempensemu na the judges be kan pensempensemu no ho independent minded people be kan na at the end of the day omo evidence e kire se the chief justice and conducting hu ye in the office where she occupies her. She needs to be fired. She needs to drop and become a regular judge. For somebody who is competent, somebody who will not mingle, intertwine, somebody who will not bring politics into our judicial system to lead. But for now, no, until proven guilty, no, Madam Tokonu has done nothing wrong. Until the petition is reviewed, it's looked at, people check and do investigations to get to the final bottom, no, nobody can say, Madam Tokonu, I mistake. I bone. As we speak today, Madam Tokonu is still the CJ of Ghana until this petition goes through the process, which is legitimate. Bawumia, the failed liar who calls himself a politician. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia odi MPP fuenim etwa atro de bedi MPP fuenim onya 30% in the history of the Republic of Ghana and in the world. Obi ani wa contest elections wenya 30% da Bawumia nko. It shows how Ghanaians despise him. How Ghana for who say oyo otrofo. How Ghana for embu the level of thinking. How Ghanaians see him as a joker. Daddy, Babeno. Now, Assembly si ewa santimemu as usual, MPP4 continuously they have shown Ghana for say omumbu asantifo how they think. Omuhu asantifo dodo say sebio MPP omuhu asantifo dodo say omojimi. And people like Chema to me, the former Ashanti regional minister, or say Mensa or whatever, and the NPP group no MPP muno, omubu asantifo say omajuni sa. They know they can play on their brains. They know the people who follow the party are not smart. So the 30% liar today went to Ashanti region. Also what to say? Eja shishye aba ema Ashanti region. Eye plaza eja toho into free crime. The liar in chief. Waba Kumase is a failed liar. Oba be catch mu say I obra mu cement. Any sika 200,000 Ghana. Inti omofan solve omo problem nyina no omofan kwoto abama no. Market fire. Bawumia appeals to government to complete phase 2 of KJTR market in Ashanti region. Now, this liar, this failed liar, Bawumia, when he went to the Ashanti region, okaka asembi oho. Now, asembe na Bawumia kan moma yenko tie de okan o see o she NDC aban say NDC aban na eson daye esi KJTR no ono obedi power 8 years no or she NDC aban say omunsi KJTR phase 2 Bawumia na so nasuni so Bawumia me sure say oda kuraba so the ti odo to kuraba so ansa na wada me ka bibia because for Bawumia to even make this statement I just say I say Bawumia oda kuraba so Bawumia kokuma ase wako Ashanti region akogina waka kira Santifo say or catch John Mahama John Mahama say on see KJTR phase 2 no. John Mahama now see KJTR phase 1 no. Or started phase 2 no. Bawumia be the president 8 years no. Asantifo be etu abama no because almost omo ya Asantifo party ni fa Asantimemu no. Bawumia the failure na opposition as abebe catch Asantifo say. Mon kanche Mahama na mon hye Mahama say onye KJTR phase 2 no. Bawumia oda kurabaso wallahi Mahamudu Bawumia oda kurabaso kuraba green so no oda me ka bibia because sa Bawumia pa dwini eye adwuma pa you will not at this point even walk to Ashanti region to insist to say after 8 years in power wallahi Bawumia nye okay after 8 years in power Asante focus sa lie with all due respect manisi sumina so say nwan Eko to Obama 2016. Eto Obama 2020. Na when to me Eko hu KJTR twemu edi o matem ono wo yire epam ntoma wo wiase. Eye embassy pleasure dia sa in the 16 regions. What said to makwaji Mike akogina santimemu say John Mahama na osi KJTR ne samra embassy phase 2. Bawumia bodam. Mumie ntie Mahamudu Bawumia. As answer yebe kasano. Bawumia kasano. Bawumia kasano na edwadifo na omo baby a ejane hye no. Omo gina Bawumia chi. Na omo otunwum bi. Eye asantefo ni bi de bia meka ni bi ni hia because anya asantefo nyina na ejimi. Sebi oya wa asanteni a wonya kwasea. Oma ho kwan na obeye kwasea. Enti moment stress wo asantefo ni bi. Na omo gina Bawumia chi. Na omo otunwum bi. Because na Bawumia ka no camera mu say John Mahama nyansafo ne MDC fo ne mra. Na omo be sikejetia phase 2 no. Ready. Asano kwa kan obu yefu. Bawumia oda kuraba lines na enu bi na oda so 38 sa 38 dimension no Bawumia oda kuraba so mi onda sunie so
as quickly as possible.
Eji Bawumia ko asantimemu o kasa no na ye biezu ni kakra ena mu nke tia bi epie ye di school akoje nkokoma Mrs. I defeat way. Sanane ngunsa wa santimemu a bebrebe bodam. Me na me ka kire. Sa defeat we ye defeat mu. Sa 2024 defeat we. So two for enyi ne ntuma ntwa ne kom. Na we ngunsa o kejetia. Ono ankasa nana. Nana pia o medo. Nana se we enyi wo ntuma anchichiri wo yam. Ensi pokese. Anase wansi densinkran. Enyi wa henmanfo ne nsisi fom. Sebio ambo amotiom powder engunsa wo kejetia wankasa sa defeat we one hwe ya 4 years now nana no nyina bebra bodam defeat no ama bebra bodam. Now let's look at the substantive issue itself. Bawumia kasa no na zoo na bie na zoo ni bie no na no omo kansem na utie Bawumia asem na okana o se yenhye MPP aban wakatra santefo na no mo se omo nhye John Mahama aban no na John Mahama aban no embassy kejetia phase 2. This is a year time na Bawumia na Ekufuado ye president e wo Ghana we eye Nanado Danko Ekufuado o say I will complete second phase of kejetia redevelopment project on time. Date show ye 2022. Ekufuado ne Bawumia omo no mu rule Ghana for 8 years. And the Bawumia na oda kuraba so na be ka kire say atechede na oni ne bu man 8 years na Ashanti region a stronghold. Ashanti region a team. Ashanti region a furuma she. Ashanti for the MPP. Ye de twa furuma. O de MPP kura sebio eye duane obubedi. Ashanti for na omotena Ashanti memu no. Enkofo ekoka kire omo 2022 say they will complete, they will develop phase 2 of KJTIA project no. Ene tia. Omanfo mo nsanka. Yenya about time for omudroso asiafo nsuo ififira ti omugina Bawumia chi ye di school akoje nkokomba enkofu e betena wo so 8 years odros mu nyina afo twom egina akwa we osiafira condition mu na yire ntuma ehye no Samira ntuma efura no mu amugina na kisem preko ye di school akoje nkokomba no ye town ntuma po ba ko a etumi yi mu free hiam wedwa ye dwudwam na obuofu me say mo amugina Bawumia chie ye di school me say ne yire Samira Fulani no entuma efra no $20,000 $30,000 no ye yimu epom yensa mo amugina na chi eto nwoma amudros mu afo sebio mo ma wo mo ma omo school omo nim omo sa omo bu omo nsanda enya ban de beba omo pada muntumi ntobi ma omo no ne ntoma po etumi yi mu free hiam mo ene Samira ene Bawumia hwan na ejimi sa nkofo ebedi mu so 8 years na hwade sa Bawumia we ya wakogina eyekejetia akogina Kumase Plaza ehu se yene asantifo ni bi yejimi nti me de bia meka wo mi gina so because Bible no kraka se akwara ejimi na wanyina wantwe ne so aba ojimi wu meso me do asante me pesa asante ni bia bewu ana obi oti Ashanti region bia bewu Bible na ka se akwara ejimi na wantwe ne so aba ojimi wu meso me domo otumfo na naneme me domo nyina me pesa obi abejimi ewu Into the Bian Mekaimo, so where Jimmy, I was here town. Bawumia in 2023, KJTR market, a Jatomuno. Reporter, Ibrahim Kachre say, Fire Service one catch say, you be a near Diane, our shop or KJTR market, and no gas is soon blow up. And I say KJTR. Obio, Sanko Foya, ya di school aquajin koko en kokomai, Sanko for Mudros Muafui, Omo Nipa and an etiquette. At the gas and young quine. Oviero ja gas this is so, and a kejetiana. 10 ejo Mahama nene NDC in Kwasia for the Sieno. Yedibe Simwenya and Safon Mukromo, a boat, a jatom. Mahmudu Bawumia ba kejetia be catch him say, or Baba be fix the kejetiano. This is 2023. Kwasia 4, Mumu be more Jimmy in MPP 4, Ebu Musa Margin war form. On any yere, own to manage a fraba Samira. Mumba Mujina kejetia, Munina, what is Samira Abawa. Own to manage Fra Samira. On any kruba jomo on Papa ne Berkina Shano. Berkina eka Samira Baga ne Kutano. Chena dan kom, Mumba na Mugu PZ na. Moho infifrena, Mudia cheye, Yadi square quadrant kono. What is Samira ma na bawa. San kamuni munyan sapa. Kamoba transi busasa Nanya branch we na KJT jato ha Mahama KJT or ka se oba be solve a problem na ebe sinne wa mabiem no. MPP hu se mo agimi mo aso na mo ho kwan ema MPP bu mu se mo yan kwasiafo mo na mo ho kwan ema NPP ebu mu se mo asantifo ni bi mo agimi because nyansani pa will not even entertain Bawumia time na okuta 2 mi no betwa won tro no koye na enda atumi afiri ni nsa ode ni titu kuraba so ansa na wada no edien nyansasem na Bawumia betuma ka kire wo. Huh? Yes, I'm looking at. A dear Nyansa Semna Bawumia betuma ka kire wo. Shadia, one story we. This is the same failed liar. Market fire. Bawumia appeals to government to complete phase 2. No, sorry. This is the same Bawumia. This, no, let me take you back a little bit. I don't want to. This story. We're at 2023. Today, I was at KJTR market to inspect the severity of the fire that gutted a part of the facility. I indicated that government will put in the needed resources to refurbish it and also admonished the traders and stakeholders to adhere to guidelines on safety to prevent any further fire outbreak. Where Mahmudu Bawumia 2023 Oba Jomu Hono Muhu ni biem where 2023 March Kwasiafo mumu bi mu agimi MPP for be use mu say nwan bibia ya politics inti ama mumu bi mu nyansa na yira ma say nwan na MPP chairman wuntumi mo omu use mu say nkwara. Do you understand? This is the same Mahmudu Bawumia. Me di wuko echire si mi jamo. Hwe. March, April 19, 2024. Answer ni yetu aba. Bawumia promised to rebuild gutted Medina Market. Bawumia sa ko Medina Market ka chechire man say. Oba ba besi Medina na ejato hono. Mumusa Medina Market for say. Bawumia this failed liar. Did he come back again? Ye Jimmy. Yemubi ye Jimmy, ya is a nine, and the MPP usually say moi. Okuta to me, I will bet to be the 1 week. I Central Market phase 2. Well, to me, and yet. Sa Kofu Asabejra would say, Yan can't share Mahama na ombe ya mamu, and ye insult. This is the greatest insult to 2472. For Bawumia to even come to the Ashanti region to tell you as Antifua Motia tour in fear watching. Ama Bawumia near Jimmy Forway for 8 years, and to come back to you to tell you to say, now tell Mahama to come and complete this job. No, Obu say we Jimmy because Ombu say we Jimmy Fua. After 8 years, woman to me 8 years. Phase 2 keke went to mensi. Wasabe jina we nim because Obu musa mudu duan mun ko school. Obu musa mudu duan mo jini sa chairman won to me. Obu musa mudu duan sebio mo Jimmy Inti oba no obeka bibi akyere mo because ade akye mumu bi no mo agibi to the point say mo be sala asa akoto aba ma MPP tem tani akora we onimnyansa chen sebio akamfon santifon ma 100,000 a omudi Bawumia echi. I'm telling you. O kanu kura na kyere mo omdo mo kwase abedi na tam ade bechi dim no mu kem ya na nani otufo ya sa asenie na ye triti mo se moa akora na se no ka kyere mo no omu nti asem no wegu mayafi oye inkremoni akora inti onim nyansa sana asantefo mba na beka kyere no o si insuo na nam fom ha no mudi mu jimi tete so school we kwasia o empepa jimi e na ase edu nketia ka kyere mo no mumu dudu agwa mu ko school insuo nam fom na ene ekwan na ye de be kwanchi nsuo eja no mo tete so sa abosom ma ena akora na ka kyere mo no ena muti dwom ho na jimi ena jama ousu bempa ena de we jimi hwenanim we yusu no ho abesi jimi enti de ebetume save no ntumi save no asantifon mu bi mada ese nwan nyansa yede bobra muni bi eno kire mo kwa me despite mo kwaku oten mo ene mo in court mo sikafo no etu akotena nkran omo pe nipa o madwene mu do ene o ma ye adwuma mumu dodo a muti asantime mo adwene mu no with all due respect mo adwene wo fom and enye se obi na ede mo efam o eye mo na mama mo ho kwan e ma mo adwene mu e wo fom small girl young lady o do ka kire mo ye ti dwomo ha baby a wo se 500 hydrant si obi se ne wo fa asase no de ne kwase bobo store si so baby a wo se e maka afa obi se ne wo fa ena onim otumfo ena na bantima hene na onim kwa meboache nti ha ye dia na kwase bi di container be si wo na eja to mu wi a wodo wenim na nso oba abegina TV so se ena John Mahama se mo nsue nyansa mo bebreu nyansa someone nsua nyansa mo bebre papa one small girl one young Muslim girl one sibia wa sua mo nyansa he ni atia na techiman eja to market ana meboa me maka kire the Ashanti regional minister man advice ba ko pe montie de si na nsen techiman eja to ho no me friends I on the ballot we donated money and we donated street lights because I felt to say yo nipa mo techiman dwoma sa anyoma na nkeni say affect omuni mu hwe obi foolishness nti and eja to techima market now what they discovered at nyansa mo bebre papa one small girl one young Muslim girl one sibia wa sua mu nyansa he ni atia na techiman eja to market ana meboa me maka kire the Ashanti regional minister man advice ba ko pe montie de si na nsen techiman eja to ho no me friends I on the ballot we donated money and we donated street lights because I felt to say yo nipa mo techiman dwoma sa anyoma na nkeni say affect omuni mu hwe obi foolishness nti and eja to techima market now what they discovered at techima market time of fire service for no do na omo pe hydrant ebu nsuo no do you know what happened wouldn't they see what techima market share they see what techima market answer na to us my more idea of video na ohwe no fire service for call techima market eja to market wo ye pe baby a fire water hydrant no wo baby a insuo no wo no obi esi store esi so fire service for aba ba hwehwe insuo bie e de edumja e wo techima market obi a ye store esi hydrant ne so e wo techima enie hwe hydrant no obi abeye store egu concrete esi so. Me say Ashanti regional minister catch the fire service for say they should do serious investigations. No more fire hydrant wo area ho nyina ambekere wo. Ubehu de esi wo ho. Yesi abronsan e wo PZ esi fire hydrant so. Kwase bi gina ho didi mahama atem. Kwase bi gina ho ye demonstration. Kwase bi di Jimmy ni hate. Ene ni nkuru asesam say mahama na ma eja atom store mu aboa. The regional minister should talk to the Ashanti Regional Fire Service Department. They should conduct an audit. I was a PZ area ho. No one should be a fire hydrant in Yashe. Obonsi sister is sitting in Aso. I know what I'm telling you. Adiachinya. Yenya in Bia General say I ye demonstration. Ye NTS say Ashanti Regional Minister say ye Ejomhano or Pesi Nyabotre na ye planning and send ye PZ no. Ye say in Mebunu be so Montiase wo PZ. Ye Jimmy. Messiah, get me the video. Me say, yeah, sorry na. You say Imran Tebu PZ Asante Forma. Say omo ye demonstration at the entra. Ashanti Regional Minister say some drastic decisions have to be made. They need to get to the bottom of this problem, and that some things needs to be done right. Almost one TB da and the obeko TikTok no mu dinner table. Asantini ba o. On pesa Asantini adwuma be say Asantini adane no ho den dinner 10% otuna se. Me say wo hia Asantini a wagimi ene wo wa. Din kan make sure so wa save wo afri Asantini na wagimi no ho. Na jai wo no. Omo dangerous. Asantini nyansafo don't have a problem with them. Smart people. They know what they are doing. Now wo hia Asantini a wagimi a. Na say wo hia Cobra. Men worry about Cobra no. The kind KG Asantini a wejimi no. Ansa na wadwiri Cobra no because sa Asantini a wejimi no. Or to say Cobra 50,000. Asantini ba ye no regional minister no. You trying to fruma wa Asantime mu no. Opese oje Asantefoɔ. Every sa ade we mu a amanfo dwuma sei eja hye. Abra amanfo sisi stores e wo hydrant so a fire service for enya nsuo mbo endum gya no. Asantefoɔ na bia se twa mo ho TikTok. Ene Asantime mu di na tam say yentu no eni tira me say unam nwuram na hu Cobra na hu Asantini a wagimi a di nkan bantam mantam Asantini a wagimi no wo de edua ho enye saa Asantini ba ku na wagimi no to say Cobra say 30 we ja the bofu tina won analysis no na hwe yeah wuni masama ye kan me say get me the video. Messiah, I think this morning, during the meetings, you shared that video with me. The people demonstrating in Kumasi. You get what I mean? In today, we need to be careful about these people. They are not ready to help some of them. Let me be very specific here. Some of them are not ready. Because I had then a brand here, Imrantia Mosiso, na Eja Ato Plaza. Na amanfo dwa asɛe na ye pe solution na aban nipa odi so sɛ yɛn twɛn na yɛn toto nyoma na yɛn hyehyɛ nyoma na yɛn twetwa kwan tum na yɛn hwehwɛ fire hydrant bia na yɛn make sure sɛ obi ansi stone si so emranti asɔre sɛ yɛn ti aseɛ otumfo we need your intervention ɔmatro placard atro gu so otumfo we need your intervention ewurade nyakopɔn. Me say we share Asantini a wejimi. Now we share Cobra free India. Black one, dangerous one. Jai Cobra no. So ndo eba akupe. Asantini Jimmy for no. Fanitari duya ho na chechere no. So we jai sa Asantini a wejimi no. Now we ko concentrate on Cobra. Sa Asantini na wejimi no when dealing with him. Sa Cobra no or 30,000 times of that Cobra. Or dangerous. What has Otumfo got to do with this? Otumfo, where does it come in when it comes to a regional minister trying to, at the end of the day, protect lives and property? What has Otumfo got to do with it? So, onananomo esomure fi menhia kwan. Nana pia obedo onanana me chenchen hene Kevin Taylor maba me wura menhia nana. And the onananom no bi wajimi no omure fi menhia kwan. Omo ye demonstration wo plaza. Into onananom no said nana to Benz no to Rolls Royce no to a 4 run and now what turn a bulletproof diano almost a 2 Nefabra Plaza. Never catch it almost say Oberbo Momatana a janim. Nana so Nana won't win him guasia or Nana Nubi Omedigu. Nana won't win him guasia and on Hinibi and now on Hinikesi from Morocco no about Ghana. Now a better demonstration where Busasi said, what is happening? My country people, what are you people doing? I came to visit Otunfo's 82. Why are you people demonstrating? Now Obichi a Morocco Hinen say, oh, you see this area? It was a market. And that area, the fire came in there and blowed everything up. Now the original minister wants to make sure everything is done right and he wants to build the road because when the fire service people come, they couldn't quench the fire. So many hydrants here and the people are selling on the hydrant. Now your church and somewhere much Morocco Hinena. Oji se Morocco hino obo otunfo bi. Na obi saka che say nana otunfo ne nana nom na ye demonstration say otunfo mra no me stop regional minister no from making sure the right thing is that oji se Morocco hino obo otunfo. Nana o nana no bi. O nana no mu bi nana o ma say mefen. The Moroccan king, when he comes to Ghana, he'll be disappointed in you, Nana. He'll be disappointed in you. And then I made you jamono. Make sure basic knowledge. Adain. Intesiano at the papa befia yampe. And you may say a group point to be or see a jam anymore. We don't have to waste our time. We don't have to sit here and be wasting our time on people who are not ready to change. Because idea the regional minister wants to do, it will change. Say Jabe top piece that to be another 50, 100 years. Because one, say regional minister no. Let me put this. Say regional minister no. One, say otumi make sure say ye twa kwan ni nyina ma kwan dem obi amfa ne stone si kwan nim. Na otumi force fire service for na omutumi find all the hydrants are yes stores so. Na hydrants ni nyina be effective. Eye den na jabe tuma to ahye storm yenu kura. Never. Enti regional minister na obo ankwasiafo we bi no. Still omonti ase. Omama politics any MPP jimi mu. Anytime I say, Usha Asantinia we Jimmy. You was Santifonia and Safo because Usha Abana Tuyana, Asantifonia and Safo will pay input you, don't want a toma, a year input you, and they voted for the NDC because Omo who say, Omunia Nuni be a Jimmy. Me say, Asantinia we Jimmy. Now who Cobra, Black or Free India, we face your Obekawa, Jai Cobra, no man how, or Obe Boba Kupenoko. Mantama Santinina we Jimmy no. Mantamono fani boduam na chichire no katanani na chichire di boduam because sa santini a wagimi no uja na otese cobra ni 50,000 obe destroy wo obeka wani obeka ohwene obese fichire ode pia be wo owia na watwa wo na ase owia ode den ode bontua awo to na ode sua chinchinga sua ba ode wo yam owia no akofia wo ka kye na nanom se wo ye nipa boni ni nka wo pede kunu no wakun wonnim asantini a wagimi. Until we need to get serious about the way yama politicians ejimi because of politics. Me say me be kan biam ansan me free topic ne so. Me say me eko bedu me say usia asantini a wagimi a na usia cobra jai cobra no so cobra ne be ka kura men worry mantam sa asantini a wagimi no because asantini ba ko a wagimi or to say cobra 30,000 say sa CCTV cameras na way na instead of catch kantamanto for Bawumia is a failed liar. We catch from the Bema ira Bawumia we did throw why to say the other version of Pinocchio or your political Pinocchio did throw emane hwene yetintino Bawumia did throw na the Bema sorti we di man the Bema ira. Bawumia is the Pinocchio of politics. He is the 2.0 Pinocchio of politics. Pinocchio oditrana na hwene yetintin. Bawumia oditrana na bema swati. We ditroma na bema swati odisgana ha eye Bawumia na emra. Tema won't be jimi we and na mote Ghana so sankwasiafo we so. See where we are today. Intermedia maker se mwanga se muba mo fa se monana Ashanti regional minister mubekuno mubachina wio mubetwitwane nam akwachi no menhie o I am a problem. Abrantie we in less than 3 months edwuma we di no Ashanti region no 99% of MPP nkwasiafo mobile omo ntuma anye. Jimmy ya no yam original minister and nim tum se kokuyi. Obetena TV so get Auntie Rebecca. Mama Rebecca. Sa apeteshini we otena mo so 8 years. Otena mo so 8 years. We nyansa empo anye KVIP say yemfama ebubuafo yusu. And as I Jimmy for your position, Mamoti, Kumase, Mumubi, Muya demonstration. 3 months. Hey, and the moon save energy. Because a better papa. 46 years. 42 years, a better brutal. Say, Tangana, and Majina Moyasare, and a better papa. Because a Juma regional minister, when NDC for person Moya was Santimemuno, Omoyama Santifuenian Safo. It's more Sebio Mojimitia Santimemuno, whether you like it or not. People have come to serve, and they will work for the people who are ready to be worked for. Inti oma jatum so mupempuntio, oma jatum so omu hia aban bi man baba so obeye dwuma mo no. Sa nipa na aban we beye dwuma mo. The NDC government will not be discriminative. NDC aban never under John Mahama Beka say asantifo bi ejiminti na e was asantifo bi omunim nyansa no impuntio bom. John Mahama will never do that. Whatever Asantifo deserve, no, John Mahama's government will give them because they are good people in Ashanti region who are taxpayers. Inti, we are not in the business of sidelining anybody. Where Jimmy or where Jimmy, we don't care. We will move because yawa enyansafo bebre omoti Ashanti region, omoti Asantimem, omoya Asantifo, they also need development. And John Mahama and the NDC, they have to make sure those people get the development they need. We are not going to do anything to them. We are not going to silence the region because we are going to look at the bigger picture, the nationalistic picture, the picture the people wanted, the picture they voted for, and that picture is for them to get the development they need. In this Ashanti region, hospital, I was said the NDC government also Yamomo because it was Santifo and Safo, and you was Santifo Kakrebi or Jimmy for. We are not going to make the Jimmy Fuono outnumber Nyansafuono. So as I sit here, may I talk to Asantifo Nyansafuo and ya Asantifo Kwasiafuo. Weja.
The high-handed irrationality and politically minded actions that happened in the past.
All right, a year P34, Mama Minjum, because Brofona Yardos, so I'm before this is your English in here. Intimation any woman the problem. You say Gina PZ. Now, yes, Sam George and the Okasano or say, a buying a take a decision be decision in your say, send a bit to me no cre at Ghana. Send a bit to me a no cre abo ubiaho buying. Send ya a media houses. You can say media houses and your radio your print for her. The bit is a Ghana Weber, a muchatro, and other a media outlets. Or say a buying no a form what you say. Where the Ekoma radio stations in Gua or see a radio stations by 57 dear. Omo license no, yeah, by suspended. Or can be or see there's a difference between revoke and suspend. Dear Oslo Usuni MPP by ye omoni daho said a revoking for license no. The difference between revoke and say obi ewa krata also ye juma na waje na wakache ne say me dum u TV. Me dum u radio won to mean kasam frema mu biem me dum no ene ya revoking ya kase ya lines ya suspendia meaning say why ya ade bia e wo say se bia wo kire se de ade na wo ye no won to me wonya sa ade ni biem wa kire say efiti ebia enne ko no nsem bia na wo ka nyoma bia na wo ye wo di wo radio no ana wo TV no eya na etia ka bi ma min ka bi etia eye ensam ebetumi akyekyere man no nyoma waya endi mu a etumi sai kuro atro a wodi wo radio no edi no wagye atum se ampa wo yeye na ekọ animu no saa nyoma no wo betwe wo hu afiri ho na wantwe wo hu afiri ho a ye betumi revoke anase ye betumi edumu no enti for now no Sam George say the 57 radio stations no oba be suspend the license no if you say saa suspension no kura no ebi kura de car Yakikaboma Eyako 4 million Ghana. Now John Mahama Naka or see it is very important we keep our media houses, our radio, and the media part of governance. And when we said to do on the car, say Sam George, any ministry near our margin say, omu kodi sika ne nko achi a omu mu dodo no enya de ombesa ba online biem because obi wo ha ebia mistake oye no na enya deliberate ebi bi so wo ha mistake no omo no e deliberate in the Jomama say sikasem na ewo mu no Sam John Infanto nchen kakra na on adhere to the rules and regulations on fa imrani nya adwuma Sam George say on Ghana Broadcasters Association atena se amomati ase say decision we are all taking no enya decision or share them and I say or etimupo and it comes with some malice a decision are purely based on evidence ekutano and it based on edia emra ebone dwuma ho ban into ono onye asla owusu sebio etimodin any otan any nkwasiade or sheda edum radio gold egi om license shutting it down also onye sa ye ba be suspend the 57 radio stations we na obi obeba be kana asem ye abekire se wonu no ho bone a odi ye no sebio na nani da ho na nani nda ho na emom yen sama another chance to continue production or say they are open to that conversation into oma asanteman oma bonoman Cape Coast mine oma awonafo ene edian srebufo nzemafo obi atiase se NDC aban nte se MPP aban a omo opposition a oma adwene ye omo se oso omo ba no omo be say obi adwuma but the omo person ye se omo person omo bo Ghana ho ban omo person omo bo kebi mami kebi ho ban omo person omo make sure say radio station asem bia be firi wa ba bia na asem a no kretro do a ebeboa oman no enu nti na communications minister Sam George no make sure say radio stations are omafum emra no was say ye suspend ye gi den omo license no na ye gina ho kakra na ye totototo omo nyoma yi na omo ti ase say emra ba every say ne kase mu no o say radio station bebre akoshe bibia efre no freedom of speech ana kebi mami kebi ana say we dia yetumi kasa na obi antumi mboy ano so no o say radio stations bebre wo Ghana nipa bie bie ena ma sheda ko ka freedom of speech o mako share chire ena omudidi dwirim omudidi bone omudi twatro omudi say man no sa nyoma nti ena wagina Ghana mraso as a minister to make sure say you're suspending 57 of them and make sure say omo adhere to the rules and regulations before their licenses are given back to them. Send ye beya on our way no so be sa ejina efum sam rana and you better make say a deliberate and that the laws have to apply. Maybe he needs or he will have to activate the revoking keys. And for now it's going to be suspension. Say obi after suspension no na se sade munkra tamamo ne akase munko ye dwuma nko ka no kore na ye sakotiem ne hu se moni da ho twantro sei man no egu nkofo hu fi abra mu ningina so a ene de he can revoke meaning obeji mo license enfiri mu nsem na enfiremem mu mba biem. This is a good one because you see it's always good to give people second chances. It is always to make sure people are given second chances to correct their mistakes. This is a democracy. This is not a tyranny. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, they want every Ghanaian to understand, say, as we are resetting, we should always understand, say, we have made mistakes and we will not go back to those mistakes. And itina, Ghana for Nyans afforded one say, we are not going to go back to bringing MPP back to power because it will be called haram. Into yamamu opportunity way to just suspend and to sit and to make sure you do things right. So we are arguing say we are MPP radio station. What the ube catro? Not the evidence na clear. Not the communications ministry and investigations. Not in so more. What they need to do, people like us, we will support the minister to revoke your license. And kusie anaka kobie nigano babetina radio so. Abekan kwasi asam say the NDC government is suppressing freedom of speech. Because today, the NDC government is giving the benefit of the doubt and allowing people who have committed crimes, who have deliberately done things that were against your freedom of speech in Ghana, to get a second chance to operate. Into a Chinebi radio station, kwasiebi kodin kwasiasam, missing for me, kodissing for me, and make sure say, omo platform bedada Ghana for near doom no for good. Mema kakoti bia mekan kwasiasam. Say NDC ni John Mahama mo omo tata Ghana for omo pese Ghana radio bekasa. So you people should understand this issue. This is a government that is thinking twice. This is a government that is being matured. This is a government that is taking decisions that will not only benefit the government, but also you, the Ghanaian and the entrepreneur. Because radio station be going to be independent be inti abano air amount for investment. That is why the government is giving the radio stations second chance. That is why the government of the day is giving these radio stations second chance, because some of the radio stations and young Ghana for they have been employed, and the government doesn't want to take harsh decisions to do what put people in the unemployment bracket. The government doesn't want to do that. The government wants to protect jobs. But when people deliberately decide to say, upon all the things the government will do to protect jobs and protect investment, they are not going to be intelligent enough to understand to say, on my way now, the rules and regulations and the government will have no option than to revoke license and take those radio stations out of the system. As simple as that. Sam George also at the Asemfu Frobi Ensa Tuja Mumientie Asemfu Frono. The National Information Technology Agency has only 25 Ghana cedis in its account at the Bank of Ghana, but owes over 813 million Ghana cedis. You see, we at the minority, after your market minority, make can kwasi some say, oh, now Sam George in some kind in Jinasway, Yani Ankasa, you will Bank of Ghana through our checks. My team, some can say we are ahead of this government. Now, maybe DB, if what the minister is saying is a lie, Kakobia will raise the issue about it and should go to court. And if people at the end of the day, Abani started to question people, I remember Ojambia Mekase, NDC is persecuting people. The NDC will go after every single individual who has stolen from us. It's member of Refisa Adia. Now, moment church there's some George kind. Some George say, Neta, a National Information Technology Agency or kind of brofo in the Samanjuma PZ for ne Bantama for Tiasie. Or see, or buy no, I better say, Omonkrata, our Bank of Ghana, will na de etwa yemuning ina say, Omuko who say, and Bawumia Ekufu to Canada Japan or say Chairman Sabunsu. After your market was yampany weno. Dear Essine say, Aya Netano, a buying edumedie, omudi a buying jumedino. Sa aya agency no, omuni company be sign contracts. Na dear one a chakuma, a chayumning and say, Neta as a government agency no, a buying agency a year Jumama Ghana, you tio mokano. Omu free a year abemu MPP for free abemuno. Nasika omojai ediatu Bank of Ghana. Your accounts are our Bank of Ghana. Nete Juma Mujatuna 25 Ghana 8 pesos. 25 Ghana 8 pesos. Ultimate Fanko Kaswasha will lie. 25 Ghana 8 pesos. Uko jina eye La Paz unya machine and Fanko Bibia. A buying agency and the Kufuado Bawumia and the eye of Say Chairman Sabusu and the MPP. Na the SIA ya ewa sem nyinamun say. Sam George say, Sir. The same agency no almost sako no ma bro eka $813 million ago. Ono a wenye scan to wo and wabo preman sa de gu ho. Na omo hwehwe mu no Neta company a one ne ko sign contract no sike bia Neta benya bia no na sa company na akoto na accounts mu. That means monkey the job, baboon the chop. Yani Ghana Neta agency ni ye adwuma no. Ejuma no ye wia na infifre no akogu third party company bia on Neta assign contract and the MPP na sika na kotem. Inti as we speak, say Neta generate 20 billion cedis. That 20 billion cedis is with a third party. Individual bia na owo MPP abamu omu lead agency no and a tenancy assign contractor. Omu making sure say every single money or revenue Neta generates, it slips into a third party's account. Into China, your frequency and paying me say, oh, many questions are no. Now, when you're after your marking, a content creator who stands in parliament and fools the NPP thinking, say, he is doing something, come to the public to lie. I know it's now again and why should we give power to the NPP again? Because the minority in parliament, they are content creators. After your marking is a content creator. Now, let me put the evidence out for Ghanaians to know the damage. Where part one. As Sam George Kayano, we have been able to do our own research. Say documents you bet Say Sam George and the communications ministry, and the Bank of Ghana, Jitum say a tra, or China they can release a statement and say, document here Kevin Taylor ever publish it, and actually we are seeing the document in a fake. These are the documents from Bank of Ghana. Actually, Bonia, Netafor, NPP4D, and Son of Free Power. Gigim, let me show you. Now you see this document. You have a kind in education. Now the document, Okosrona. This is a document the Bank of Ghana they have. Mr. S. Team. Yeah, I'll deal with that. Now, who read the document now? We will watermark the document. Mr. S, we will watermark this document before you put it on the website tomorrow. Loudsilencenews.com. You go there. You put it on our Facebook page too. Now, Bank of Ghana account balance as at 5th March 2025. Currency account number and a bank balance as at 5th of March 2025. National Information Technology Agency. Now, let us read this document together. I mean, enlarge, it will be easy for you to understand what I'm talking about. So, Bank of Ghana for say a boy or China, they should come out. The Communications Ministry, we are ahead of every agency because your person no current bedaho. Now, when you read the document, this is what it says. National Information Technology Agency, Omo Sika, Eda Oma accounts 25 Ghana cedis, 8 pesos. National Information Technology Agency in dollars, technically, Omo dollar accounts, Sika Edem, $5,117. National Information Technology, Omo euro accounts, Sika Edem, 85 euros. So, Omo dollar accounts, $5,000 in them. Omo city accounts, 25 Ghana cedis in them. Omo euro accounts, only 85 euros in them. We are not going to lie to Ghanaians, and we are going to make sure we follow up and make sure the Attorney General, the agency that's supposed to investigate, Sam George himself, he needs to follow up and push to the last point because per result, we want people to pay for their sins. Now, please note, on the 10th of February 2025, an amount of 1,628,992 Ghana cedis, 54 Ghana pesos, that is 1.628 million, was swept from the account number 101-863-154-0112 into the debt service reserve account with the description government account sweep by the Bank of Ghana. By the Bank of Ghana on the instructions of the Controller and Accountant General's Department. Now, the agency has written to the Controller and Accountant General Department for reversal of the swept amount to NETA. Follow up to the above request for reversal indicates that Controller and Accountant General may accede to NETA's request. Now, on the 10th of February, an amount of 1.6 million. That amount of money was swept. You can't say swept, you press, you GS, you reverse. Alrighty. Omo GS, no mu yisi kaliko gu bibi for the government accounts. Every NETA accounts. Now, when you read, request for Fidelity Bank account balance is in process and will be provided when received. Now, sikana ana ewose ekonita hono. Ya rasie ene kopie accounts be a friend government accounts. Or see was swept from the account number. Now, account number no kano which account number? National Information Technology Agency. Oma account any free. Sa sikano omo clear free neta for accounting. Now you get it. Now, so we read the other part of the letter. This is what it says. I think the breakdown is there. This is the breakdown. Investment. NITA does not have any investment. NITA na ekufuado ne MPP for Jayeno. It does not have any investment. A flat zero. Because right now, technically, so per the document from Bank of Ghana, NITA is worth, when you take their assets out, NITA is worth in currency 25 Ghana cedis. Take their assets out. When you take the assets of NITA out, and normal omode NITA sika to a you physically a wohono, we no free ma under a kufu no Bawumia free power non NITA amount of money they have made daho 25 Ghana. But Oma Boka 813 million. Now, my the academy. Now, NITA does not have any investment. Now, debt, a car omujatu wonye. Appendix A, 811 million, 875,088 Ghana and 65 pesos. Now, cash analysis, 1.611 million. Into Oka total a car net there, 813 million, 486,505 Ghana and 89 pesos. A car. Omujatuwa. In 2 months' time, Oma Bekasa Sam George Yakromfo in Kwasiafo we are in Petewi. In 2 weeks' time, in 6 months' time, Oma Bekasa, Adentina Sam George Anka, and I am happy when I see these things. Because I go further, I do my investigations, and I get the documents to show to you where you're under Osla Owusu. This is what Osla Owusu did. Now, Oba Asiawana, Miyanjuja Brofunim. Appendix A, with the heading, reply, invitation to a meeting on outstanding claims. End of quote. It's hereby attached for ease of reference. A conversation note to Appendix A is also attached. This document was presented to the Ministry of Finance on February 4th, 2024. The Appendix A indicates a debt of 811,875,088 Ghana cedis, 65 Ghana pesos. Appendix B, cash analysis as at 5th of March 2025, attached for ease of reference, indicates a deficit of 1,611,417 Ghana cedis, 24 Ghana pesos. This is subject to review by DG. From Appendix A and B above, the total debt as at 5th March 2025 is 813,486,505 Ghana cedis, 89 Ghana pesos. From what you are seeing here, and from the information I am showing you, Makacho said, Sam George, press conference, Ochina, the media in Ghana, the morning show chickens, should all contact Bank of Ghana. They have a reception, they have an inquiry desk. They can officially email the Bank of Ghana. They can officially email NETA for this document. Now, Mumbusa NETA for say, a document has been put in the public by us, by me. Is the document true? The minister also had a press conference and told Ghanaians to say NETA left only 25 Ghana cedis and that they owe, or the debt they left, 813 million. You, the chicken heads in Ghana, Kakoti Fuona Motiti, Asempa, Motiti Joy News, Sa Kakoni Kobiti Fuona, Motiti Inshira FM. Any more just do a follow-up keke. Namumubi mwe Jimmy. That is the only way you become credible. That is the only way you can question a minister, because the minister has made a statement. How do you know the statement is a lie or not? Tomorrow, call the minister and ask him that there is a document circulating on social media. Is that document a legitimate document? It is supporting his claim. Is it true or not? That is how journalists, that is what they do. I am giving you all Kakoti assignment tonight. Nobody should go and sit on radio and foolishly just sit on TV and speculate. That's the word I'm looking for. The kind of speculations that what Ghana media, it is too much. We will publish this document on our page tonight. We will watermark it. Go to loudsilencenews.com. It will be there. With all due respect page, it will be there. Loud Silence TV page, it will be there. Pick the document and question the minister because I have put it out. I have done my job. I have my credibility to protect. So if you are also a media house, our credibility, do not sit on Joy News. Do not sit on GH1. Do not sit on TV3. Do not sit on any media house and just speculate. These are documents you can follow up. Chicken heads. A few of you people are reliable and also have some integrity with you. 90% of the journalists in Ghana, TV, Sunni radio, so they are chicken head. They are just speculators. They speculate. The minister is in Ghana. He is not in Europe. Contact him tomorrow morning. Ask him. Because I have provided my evidence. Into more and say we are not putting facts here. No. Go and check from Bank of Ghana. In fact, you don't even need to go to the minister. Go to Bank of Ghana. Question them. Send an email. There are people there who are willing to give you the information. RTI bill, no, that is what is it for. Na munja Jimmy Vietnam suit ne sa fake brofuna mwasheshe eguma panta mu na mokekan kwasi asem wo Joy News no. You will publish the document. Indeed, Sam Joy has set the record straight. NITA. And you see, Mr. Minister, government, it is important. Just saying it and providing documents is not enough for Ghanaians. We want you people to take action. We want the Attorney General, the necessary agencies that do investigations into these things. Mr. Minister, you have to push it for the right thing to be done. People have to be called. Investigations have to be conducted. We need to get to the bottom of it. People who are supposed to be jailed are supposed to be jailed. Because if we don't see any response, if we don't see people pay for their sins, we will turn around and come after you. Mr. Minister, Mr. President, NDC government, if we don't see any action taken on this criminality and this high level of crime, and you allow this to slide, we the people will turn around and come after you, Sam George. So it is up to you to do good. It's up to you to protect your integrity. A lot of people don't like you in the NPP because they think you cannot deliver. I believe in you. The Ghanaian who voted for John Mahama and voted for his vision and voted for people like you believe in the vision and also the ideas and also the hard work the NDC can put in for Ghana to realize our dream. No, we all trust the process. So you people should also prove us wrong by delivering. We will give you the support, but you people need to follow the money. This is very important. Now, before I started Jandambi, and the Jandam, no, we are not going to allow the Jandam to happen. Now, look at this. Makacho said MPP for Omo Jimmy. It's a political party filled with their stupid, block-headed, tribal bigots who see their followers as chicken. Yeah, they didn't have a show. Sad story way ECG story. Hey, everything about the MPP is a lie. And you see what hurts? They are say, "Omo party, Omo Jimmy, Tomunim, some pay for the Jimmy." They are never coming to power again. Me see, as far as I live, Onyankopon Allah, Amame Nkwa, and has given me life, Amame energy. You people will come to power after 46 years. So when you're ready, some of the kind of crane, yeah, mom space or Ghana beam. Now, over 1,300 ECG containers missing at Tema Port. And the other to say 1,300 ECG containers, tele 40 feet, tele 1,300 ayira. Sanko siafu no we excavators 2,500 party hiska. Now, do you know what they are doing with this story? The MPP are quick to go to market. Unim bi omo ye. Omo executives ni nyina ashada to ogum. Oh, and this for we 1,300 containers are ECG dia omo boa. Anytime I can just say this platform, it's very important you stay here every day because there's nothing here yebeka yemfa ngina so ma. The NPP under Bawumia and Akufo-Addo sankwasiafo we during their tenure in office. ECG problems on ko mu nyina no. Bawumia Akufo-Addo and NPP for we, it was deliberate. Containers are a carry a ECG equipment a ye de bebo Ghana kania ho nsem bra. E de ama ye nkania nsem agina na so ama ECG e generating revenue achechire Ghana no. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ne NPP nwan we 1,300 containers ni nyina yiraye under their tenure. Time Akufo-Addo teso and ade we yiraye. Okay. Kevin Taylor can send me asano kan no ne kura no ene den hwade. Now me read this story me wia na madwudwa bibi mu akirem. An investigative report on the Electricity Company of Ghana has revealed that more than 1,300 containers which were supposed to be cleared at the Tema port cannot be accounted for. The chairman of the committee that conducted the investigation, Professor Innocent Senyo Akwa, disclosed that while ECG claimed to have 2,491 uncleared containers which contained cables as well as other equipment belonging to ECG, an independent audit at the port found only 1,134, leaving 1,347 unaccounted for. Now, okay, story ni sakwe ni ma me bejuju machiro. Meanwhile, during this period, the company awarded contracts to 2 firms to clear the containers, with one being pre-financed by ECG. It was further disclosed that one of these companies lacked the necessary license to carry procurement breaches. To carry out the contract, raising concerns over procurement breaches. The committee also found that ECG procurement directorates had been merged with its housing and estate unit. Additionally, background checks on the director of the procurement revealed that he had no prior experience in procurement and was not a member of any professional procurement body. Now, so what kind of story now? ECG for set up a committee say omo investigate a containers na na do Dankwa Akufo-Addo mabreso na egu porter na omo say 2,491 containers a ECG dia. Now, sa committee na ye be investigation so omo nye adwuma no. Omo pensempensemu eye adwuma hwehwehwehwe nyoma mu no. Omo behu say ECG and Bawumia ne Akufo-Addo sa containers are almost 2,491 no only 1,134 per na ECG clear. Now omo ye hwehwemu no omo behu say 1,347 containers no ayira every port wo. Now investigations records no a committee ni ye no busame ho say committee ben why na ti committee no committee na yes investigations we NDC aban energy minister John Abujinapo and a T committee no we have the evidence bet you now. It John Abujinapo T committee no committee ni investigations no be who say about 1,347 containers 40 feet ani nyina ayra na nhwehwemu no be who say ECG and Bawumia ne Akufo-Addo many companies be signing a contractor. Na companies in the Krampo no, need the necessary documentation and clearance and credibility to even be signing a contract with ECG. Almost I be say companies in the Bikrano no, ECG say omuma sika say fanyi containers no. Nancy Koshemu no, containers say 2,491 no, 1,347 ayira. Now, Shadie. MPP for they are on social media, all the executives, and this thing is being manipulated or organized by Afenyo Markin and Napo and NPP for Omunimis party no for party. Now maybe show the evidence. Nipa obi a committee no, abanya will be a committee na committee na investigations and yabe hu se ECG and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. ECG and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, ECG and Napo, when set torchlight, the crime they have committed. This ECG wants to make a under Napo, Napo na energy minister. Excavator Kurejani, a 2 na container. Now, me for evidence no and womb. Now, this is the energy minister, John Jinapo. This is when John Jinapo set up the committee to do the investigations. Sa committee na NDC 40 no. Eno na ende abema yebehu se 1,347 containers ayira. Sa committee no NDC Energy Minister John Abujinapo neteye. Video a share no na committee no koye investigations we no the report ne brand say ejuma a wode maaye say yenko check ECG containers port nyina no ye koye investigations no under napo no 1,347 containers 40 feet ani nyina ayira. Do you know how much the 40 feet 1,347? It is over $500 million. Nyoma na sa container ni mu under napo. So video now share no John Abujinapo NDC Energy Minister and the massa committee no sa instructions omukoye investigations and then the omukoye investigations dia ba amiabe hu say under Bawumia under Napo and the Kufuado no this is what they did. Now my mention idea bi omoye omodwen say ye nuanom asantefo ni bi ejimi nti omotete nkran omo party leaders no and na omaye Photoshop no beto social media say munko twantro enkyere Ghana for say NDC for ewia container into hwe omo executives a wo hu ba ko nie we yan hwan NPP Youth Wing omo platform and there wo hu dom da beto under Ken Faro ECG containers can fly away from Tema Port. This is NPP. Omo Jimmy a fake news party. Oko omo executives nana be mu na bokom platforms no because omo give some followers na Jimmy and they see them as stupid. The MPP as a political party no omo obi a oka MPP will be also with Jimmy and that is how they treat them. Because omo nim say so omo yes idea with beto social media omo call for no monum kan TikTok na omo ntumi nkenkan no kogu aburuche Germany say nwan no omo tama omo nkenkan anytime make you say for NPP to make it back to power no it will be over 46 years. Kwasi ade omo ye entom je say we na omo de betwa tro amade ama Ghana for ka say hey NDC but the evidence is clear. We have played a video of the minister giving people assignment to go and investigate NPP for, and today we know under Napo NPP 1,347 containers 40 feet ayira. So why should a political party, their own youth wing, official Facebook page, put this out and say under NDC container to? It means nim say base no, nim say Tescon no, nim say followers no, ya moa. Anytime say MPP followers are animals. Jimmy, they feed them with trash. They binning them mudi into whom say koko. They can't think. We cannot use these kind of things to govern because here at Shaw, it is never going to play a role in our politics again. At least as far as I know, and as far as I'm here with my team, with Inkoto, with Free Mind, with all the good people who are doing the right things. Ransford Kebuache, Prince Minka of Power, the very good people who are on radios and TVs doing the legitimate journalism job and bringing facts to support everything. No, the NPP will be in opposition for 60 years. They are never coming back to power, and they will never come to power because Jimmy. Sometimes they forget to say they need to please the whole Ghana. Now, what the NPP no say, because NPP for Jimmy no, they always think say Ghana for Jimmy, and that is what we saw in the 2024 elections. They considered some supporters ne Jimmy. They also can say free SHS. They forgot to say en kwarana omo call school no. No free SHS no munim se Kufuor twantro no. They forgot themselves say enkware nim nyansa they will vote. San kwara person who tertiary institutions without paying first year tuition. San kwara knew say the NPP government was lying to their parents. So 90% of free SHS in Korano, they voted against the piglet MPP. Every vote be omo no momba ne twa vote ni. That is why you saw a 1.8 million gap. And it is going to extend to 2.2 in 2028. Because from what we are seeing, the NPP, a party full of piglets, are not ready to use truth to come back to power. They are still stuck in their primitive stupidity, thinking that we are doing a 1992 politics. Yenka bindi, yenkantro, yenda dan kofo, nan kofo dwen say, oh, uni bibi, we die, politics as usual. Ye try santifon tra, amkwa kwa tuama ye muwa. This is MPP. Mama Chiro, on platforms in see what they are doing. This is them. Me Chiro how they see their followers. This is another MPP platform. Mama Chiro, you see them? NPP Youth Wing, NPP Project. This is how they see their supporters. These are their official platforms. Me say who MPP ni we Jimia. Now who wa? Jai wa wono ne ku MPP ni na we Jimi no. Chichire ne bo dan mu manku no, chichire ne bo wall mu, chichire ne bo dua mu. Me say who MPP ni we Jimia. Chichire no mantam no manku no, mantam no. Atare dua ho. Ne jai wa wono because NPP ni we Jimi or to say wa wono sa 30,000. This is their official platforms. This is their official platform. This is the kind of message they are sending to their base to come and lie to Ghanaians and say, John Mahama ni NDC for this is their platform. But a few minutes ago, some bore I had the evidence into why should any intelligent young man, intelligent young woman, or to making can't see Ghana ni unim nyansa uncle school crowd follow such a stupid tribal piglet party? Why should we do this to ourselves? This is what they are doing. But and millions of people watching me around the world, I have showed Ghana for the evidence. John Abu Jinapo setting up a committee to do investigations on Napo. And now we know the NPP, they have stolen 1,300 containers, ECG containers, worth over $500 million. $500 million. No wonder these fools led Bawumia to 38%. No wonder. They were never going to cross 38% because party ni bile no but you know the chichire party no Jimmy. We are in 2025 for crying out loud. Jandam is not going to work. Atro will not get you power. It is only truth, honesty, and a bit to me to me abesha win same. Why should any rational human being and it's like I'm catching Ghana for say when somebody comes on your page to argue with you, no your MPP near, don't do anything, leave that person. Don't get in a group and argue with an MPP follower. Or to say Oganti. Ya we nam ni nyina ne de no to gem na de gem. Omo Jimi. MPP, pure MPP supporters. To say Oganti. Ya we nam papa no, ya tena se ne ya we nam no. Ne de Oganti na to gem. Ya wa se fadua na chimni kakra. Omo Jimi. You can't do anything to them. Jimi ne dosun. This is the Jandam. They think they can use this to win power. How? The people who stole these containers, we need to go after them. So, Energy Minister John Jinapo, I'm not going to make this slide. These are foolish people. NPP for me, Jimmy. Sometimes people think we are too harsh. Ya may ni anya de ni amagana for mu no krena. Enkwasiafo we de ntrobe say Ghana. O de oya santememu. O de NPP e de atro aya santememu. O ma say santeman. Otumfo na ni edin kakra. And or de de sikadwani nemu kakra or de afasha nemu omogu asanteman poto omogu no me see me amina na otumfo said to nana chanchan hini Kevin Taylor maba me amina na otumfo no de ne din kakra nemu omogu kuro no MPP egu asanteman no bram aisa gatem otumfo na ni din. This is the party some idiots are saying yeah test convoy de chire hwe na mo say 1992 you can't assemble for sure. It take you 5 days and send it do. That you. You people have to reset your minds. You people have to join the real world. You people have to understand the era we are in. In a second, we can get every information we need. Inti Jandam is dead.
If we don't get ECG fixed, we'll continue to have serious challenges which will impact power delivery and even the delivery of petroleum products.
Oh my God. I say friend Krobia Asante we Jimmy Bawumia aid no. Also on social no Facebook. We mu yenwan. Kwasia we ni oba na tedam na oba ti Jimmy ni we hu ne dan paso. Kwasia we na oba ne te. Bawumia aid ni. Also on so say friend no Krobia Asante o se de bia tare ho. Omo Jimmy. Ono so abehye part no I say nwan. Omo I say nwan. Na kwasia we oba te ne ho odem. Na oba say yentena se mfa adwene kwase ampanyi we Bawumia personal aid Jimmy Fowe ni hu fi bi hu na asie tumi gatem. They have no message again for Ghanaians, and these are people are omombo bra o mabra bomo politics na momo be nipa first not to set toilet mumwa, and that is what they think they can thrive on to be relevant in Ghana. Wait, Uncle Vietnam anke budikom Because Vietnam, any North Korea, they don't entertain fake news. Unless people who are paying people in Vietnam to watch them. Sakrobia way, me say in North Korea and kia hanginu a real kete charity. But this is Ghana. This is the vice president's personal aid. Ni aid. We know the Bawumia, the former vice president. I'm sorry. Bawumia can never be the former failed liar who is a former vice president. Bawumia, this is a stupid aid. And these fools, they walk around the nation. We allow these animals, these twerps, na yes so na omu jimi, because these fools think they can use lies and bring MPP back to power. Machremu evidence ni nyina wa ha. Now you know what John Jenapo has done. The investigations and this year abewu say MPP nkwasiafo we na pona Bawumia kwasiampe ni universe no. This is what he did. 1,347 containers, 40 feet, almost over $500 million. Omatomedi. Kwasia we anya MPP anko onye sika entua oba dross. Kwasia we kro be asante. Enya krono na NPP fo aboma na nya bidia. Anko ntumi nyi sika ma oba so nkoto dross kwasia we. Ni atete Ghana na nipa fin we mu. We o said yom ti hwedan mu kwasia fo we de nam Ghana. Aden a ye njai ne mo mbra power. And came toilet mum one abedi so. And this is what they do. Sign on the feed party the base, you know. That is how they feed them. Now Shadia Waha. Jandam Nadia, it is dead. As far as I live. Unma could MPP from Pemasem. MPP for Omunim sa mekano krepa. Yana yomo yana say, make no credit on me dio matem and then how mo. Now attend you no crampono. Omunim say attending na me dio mo. It is true, it is factual, it is important. The MPP from Pemasem say there is never a day I go to MPP need to be because Kevin Taylor Chantro omu to be man on kasa asem no. Never. MPP ni bia ni wiase. Obetuma be gina baby. Akofa document be say this is a counter document. I make sure say Kevin Taylor Chantro MPP abuo bia ntumi nyebi. The only thing they can say they say odidi atem na attend ye oje se boma nipa ye boma moa. Insult was created for men who don't want to think and want to act like animals. And na ye use your almost. It is almost a midi watema. You are not acting rational as a human being. You are acting like an animal. Unless you are acting like an animal. And then do atem sa boa. And the NPP as a political party, I control the party. I will decide their fate in the next 60 years. Because minim someone who draw and okre. And minim se party be a tifri and a atro and and they can never get out of atro. That is why I have jailed the NPP for life. Until they repent in the next 40 years, 60 years, for us to see glimpses of nokre kakra omo. These are a bunch of idiots. And you will never go on social media holding a document to contest me, to say me what documents to prove Kevin wrong. Oh, the stray dogs, there's no human being or better for. No, I am talking about MPP4. Nobody in Ghana. Until they cannot attack my job, they cannot attack the message. The Ombayana say Kevin tell one time, me who feature MPP for 99%. Kevin tell the diatem, mo ye 19 na medium atem mo jimi. I want you people to contest me. I control the party's heart. Party na kuma na wo minsem. And I will squeeze it and kill it. Me miya makuma no na mateno. Masha Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Go and watch it. Or Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Me kama kuma na mate. Na me miya na say. And no pain na mukomu no. Because how can one gentleman, how can one man, how can one young man, how can he kick us out of power? Eh no kure kekewu mandi droda. Me nko abosom so da eh no kure momu ya beifo mom pe no kure. Enti what I am going to do, me de me say wura makumem, me kuta makumem, meti ne kakra. I will let the pain hurt. Meti peace, meti makuma. Memia mamuja na sone. We are na mare. Wasiafo, you people will never have life. You will not have life, political life again. A Jimmy for you sit in Ghana, muju so be a Jimmy. 1992 na munya mu didi mu edubu ahen ntro. 1998 na munya mu didi mu. That time you try dia na Kweku Baako kwa champagne ni set torchlight abet radios we try. Nobody's fact checking Kweku Baako. Kweku Baako is not dead. Why is he not bringing documents? Yaba. Kweku Baako is not dead. Why is he not bringing documents? Because yaba. Every document Kweku Baako betray piano, make sure they saw obwa with real document, ultimate document. Toilet papers na kademu, Kweku Baako no kademu. Because we are here. I control. Nyankopon wo ho a, wa ma me nyansa, wa ma me courage. I will control. And party na koma. Samoti onufu kebi, snake and sons. Me so makumem na mateno. As far as I live on this planet, and people will never exist. Mon kano kure. Mon chere Ghana for se mo nyansa. Mon bre mo ho ase. Na to attack me more attack me no na me charge more. And I must study here. The more you people attack me, the more I become more relevant. The more I start to charge more. The more I become deadlier. And you see, I am going to be deadlier. I am going to enter the heart of the party. Bring the facts. We are waiting for you people. Before Bawumia office, Ghana Today, and I'm catching a fake news platform. Nobody should take any news from Ghana Today. Samia Wuku job on Kruma. A MPP for Bawumia office and I'm creating Ghana Today way. Adebia Dahobia MPP lies. This is fake news. Chiefs who wear gold ornaments without authorization from Sami Jefi can be jailed for not less than 5 years. Actually, where Jimmy? MPP for Jimmy. Me say Ghana Today now Abano. Every day, John Baby, you be killing Jandam. These are animals. Yes, sorry, now you can't be you. NPP as a political party, only message. Wait, a jandam, a tro, a kojo pon kruma, Samia Wuku de Shechire, a Bawumia office, and a fake news weber. They want to malign Sami Jefi, they want to malign John Mahama. They are just there, they don't have a message. How many message Magana for Adikudiente and to Abamo Mubium? Inti Jesiano, oh sorry, no more chatro. This is fake news. This is fake news. Mema Obia Njindi, every day they post, I'll come here and let Ghanaians know it is fake news. A yatro, a MPP for Sami Jemfin can some way, Obia Niwa Waka some way, gold board of one can some way, we only 9. Don't take them serious. We will kill Jandam, we will protect Ghana. Say MPP for no kura omunko famra. Any news you hear from Ghana Today, a yatro, a Bawumia, Ghana Today, any Ghana Web difference in him. Sanko from Ghana Today, no man Ghana Web. At the same desk, and I'm creative fake one way, and I'm the fake news igum. At the same desk, Ghana Web about Umiadia, Ghana Today about Umiadia, at the same MPP, a fake news. Don't take them serious. Ochina, Yababa Abedjum, Yakari, Yabechi Match Ghana for. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's been a pleasure having you tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. We will discuss Ghana. Be good. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak or say truth to power. Or some say, we want Ghana to be better. We want to make sure a crew way you're protecting them. Send over 15 years, over 20 years, over 18 years, over 20 years, over 22 years. Enemy any bit magic Ghana. We have to protect this nation. The only way we can protect this nation and not to run away from Ghana and become slaves in other people's country is to protect good governance. It is to protect a government that is showing that it respects you and it wants to build your future. It is to, at the end of the day, understand and protect a government that is willing to create opportunity for you. It is very important you understand, say, a government that has come to show you respect, to protect you from any danger. A government that has assured you and it is delivering. a government that is giving you hope, a government that is paying fees for young people their first year in the university, a government that is willing to create Women's Bank, a government that has built or created the gold board to protect our gold from being exploited, a government that is ready to build farmer service center across the nation, to build agro processing for Ghanaians to get work, a government that is willing and ready to implement 24-hour economy whereby all private companies, entrepreneurs, individuals can expand their working hours and employ more people. A government that is ready to infuse money into our infrastructure development. A government that is ready to take care of senior high school kids to make sure they have better accommodation, better materials, and also protect their education. A government that is willing to pay basic education, school feeding, moving it from 1 city 50 pesos to 2 cities in its first 2 months. A government that is showing respect and protecting and fighting corruption. A government that is ready to serve you. And that government is this John Mahama NDC government. It is up to you and myself to make sure we protect this government, guide it. If we have to constructively criticize this, do that, keep them in power for a long time, and make sure that the 42-year agenda is achieved. If we are able to keep the NDC, that is a social democratic party, in governance for 42 years, Ghana will be like the United States of America. It's up to you and myself to fight Jandam, to speak truth, to protect the John Mahama NDC government, to make sure they lead, create opportunities. It is up to us to protect our democracy. A few years ago, we had an MPP government that shot Ghanaians because of power. A few years ago, we had a vice president who lied through his teeth. A few years ago, we had a president who was crazy, like a Kufuado. A few years ago, we have a group of criminals who destroyed our water bodies in the name of Galamsey. A few years ago, we have corrupt government officials spending our monies, stealing from us. A few years ago, this country was handed over to a small tribe. These people are still on the sidelines. They are warming up. They want us to make another mistake and hand over this country to them. We should be focused. We should guide this government. We should have the 42-year agenda in our heads. We should be resolute. We should protect the NDC government and John Mahama's government. We should all come together as a people and build this nation. It is not going to be easy, but if we are resolute, we concentrate, we focus, we as a nation, in the next 42 years with the NDC, we will realize our dream. And this is how it has started. Join me, be part of this. Let us use truth. Let us try our best to protect the young ones coming up with truth. It is only truth that will give us leaders who respect, leaders who want to work, leaders who are ready to serve us. It is only truth that will protect our democracy. You as a Ghanaian watching me, my job and your job is to use the truth to protect our democracy and to build Ghana. The NDC are showing it. We have to support them. We have to be by them. We have to neglect people with bad intentions. A political party that is built out of tribalism like the NPP should not be given any space in our political sector. We have to make sure the NPP is nullified. This boy is a criminal. He lives in Ghana. He's carrying himself, or he carries himself as a businessman. He's a fraudster or a businessman. He has nothing to his name. All that he does is he sits behind a computer and lies to people. He is a fraudster, a first-class fraudster. Nobody should do business with this guy. He is going to go to jail very soon. He tried to use the president's name. I'm talking about the president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama's name, to defraud some Arabians. I have done everything possible for him to come out to tell Ghanaians that he is not a criminal. Boy, we wakwesi clinic bi o say twetwema me homra post bi ewo Spintex okoha omoku nipa miensa o say friend no Spintex Medical Center sa nyoma omuye no ho no omubekun. This boy is a fraudster. He's a criminal. Me say court bi e wo Ghana bi on fa me nko, I'll be willing to come. My catch and say only two things, just two things. One, Ombra a social media 20 seconds on any papa and mame and make Ghana for say until meeting be a gold zouk and as a gold business and a gold refinery meeting be with Arabians and can say John Mahama and Adamfo only John Mahama trap picture na omo millions of dollars na obema omo contract abe be a gold refinery or Ghana ombeka sa keke mimboni dim. Secondly, On the country Ghana and we are say on social media, on TV, 20 seconds. Say, or your doctor with certification. On find the certificate in the that's it. He will never hear me mention his name again. But to the papa fo, but to the maame fo, but to the bushia fo nyina fo say, omuntu ne fo no be idea with 10 seconds on your kromfo. It's getting to 3 months now. This boy has refused to speak. And no should tell you something. And no should tell you, say, this boy is a criminal. Me come out some children. I know what some time will be. Oh, yeah, we ne papa nie, ne papa so a ye kromfo. Papa we only need delay, be careful. Papa we only need delay, be careful because ne ban criminality, no, he is part of the crime. This man has refused to tell this boy to come out to answer 2 questions because he is benefiting from the booty. This boy's criminality, Papa we dimu no de. This man is a criminal. His silence shows to say he has endorsed his son's criminality. Sa ne body sikani bia okowia a fraud sikaro da ko be school. Papa we, I'm telling you, the name of the school in the last time I told you, or the ban fraud sikana ko be school, or your former pastor, or your kromfo. Nobody should do business with this man. He's a criminal. Now the next person is Maame. Nash abaha mashara na mambo ni di Nash mimbo udi obe distract me obwa. This is his mother, Williams Anefi Sapon. Maame nie. Maame we oye kromfo techi amoabo atma. Ono so no ososo ne ba no so ohye ne ba nechi. Ohye ne ba nechi. Ena saa kumasini abranti wa betena nkran no obu nkofo. We be a fake hospital omoku nipa miensa wo ho. Ena omu bu nkofo. For all these days, weeks, I make us a boy we mbra bontene keke beka nche Ghana for say or a legitimate doctor. On the so called doctor school, your money certificate. Ena oni obi antina meeting mu bo John Mahamadin. Boy went to me yet. Ne ma me mu nyina se mama ne If you say boy we yes ade na nipa 15 will go down and a baby omunye aduane di no ebe cut it off. Ma me we or your crom 4. My 1 year quite wait for some time. Bibiba. This boy is a thief. I know what I'm talking about. In Brebi, or say, or they make court. Our him law firm, ebe sinde, mati court and wasem. No. You know why? Onimse oyewi. He thought he could use that to gag me. No. He is a criminal, he is a thief, and he does not know who he's dealing with. He will go to jail. Alright? Ninyanke tuanie. Ninyanke tuwa we see akromfo watchromo fraud. Our 2 other brothers and sisters, a brother and a sister. I'm going to get to their picture. My team, they are still working on it. Ninya penyi ba ba ko wari jai. Ono so ko dupi bema bi ninya ba. And bema ba ko, I'll bring their pictures and add to this set. This boy is a thief. Team, get me the name of ne brother and sister. But me no makano. I need the names. Team, get me the names because I have the names. The last time you sent me the names, I forgot. Mo fane maame ene papa eyi ne bremi oni dino na memfa ni nuanom na omaka ne dino na memfa ma wo. So this boy Williams Anefi Sapon is a criminal. Nobody should do business with him. Or your Kumasi boy or your imposter or your settings no de na men crying. Or your we he just defrauds people. Yes, all right. Mesaba so ochna. Now, I came here some time back to talk about a church. Sorry, a friend of Divine Healers Church. Do you remember? Sorry, I happened to attend it. And the founder of the church, near friend, Mr. Brian Lawson. This church belongs to Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council. They are part of it. It's sorry, Jane Sibio and baby, anybody can just go and say, oh, this church there, Paul Ambantem. No, this is an old church. Sibio Ubomudia, everybody knows this church. Yesubami. Everybody knows Yesubami. It has been around for years. And the principles are sorry way AUC for all these years, you know. Sorry, open one of the most disciplined churches in Ghana, one of them. But in recent times, you know, BBS was sorry ho. Maka asori we want some children. And I advised the head pastor or creating some confusion and some cartel because of corruption in that church, you know. Sa papa we me catch no the respect can say he should do what is needful. But you know, say obokro no na sebio udi nipa bi achi na uwia asori a, it becomes difficult for you to leave the mess. Because the moment you step out away from the mess, ube say obia be hu okro no awabo. So this man, Isaac Kobna Adade, he is the head pastor of this church. And this man, over the years, was turning Asorino into his business and made millions out of that church. The Pentecostal and Charismatic Council of Wananakasa also they should fuck off. Now, the first time I became Asori, we have say, Papa way a critic cartel be Asori. Now, let me give you a background of this church. Now, the founder, no, your friend Brian Lawson, he's no more. Now, Asori way na omo rule. And ruler down and say, Obana obedi Asori niswa. At a point, I think 5 years or less, you have to vacate for somebody to take leadership. The reason why Papa na oti Asori yes and say he didn't want the church to be about him, and he didn't want to be the only person who is running the church. So he wanted it to be democratic enough so that leaders will come and lead. Senya beya nipa baako entumi nka say Asori we ya media. Inti it will be a church, but it will be more democratic enough to say obia betumi aba be leadi na emu aye more transparent, especially eye Asori asika ebeme a yedi bi eye nyoma. This man got the opportunity to come lead. Now the funny thing is, when this man was a church member and an elder in the church, Tema, the founder of the church, Efri Swa, yedi obi be share hono. This man was protesting, say, nipa ne time ni du pepepa onye den on free so. Na yen toaba na yen fa nipa foforo nsi so. And this man was very vocal after the founder of the church, Onwangala, he stepped down and said, somebody should also take over from me because the constitution of the church is sanitary. So this man, that time, even after the founder of the church stepped down, this man protested, said, Sani Panone time udra also ko, and we all listened. Every single person in that church listened to this man. Now, at a point, and this man got the opportunity. He got the opportunity to lead the church. He got the opportunity to become the leader of the church. Now, what happened was that the Divine Healers Church, Papa Way, was appointed in 2016. 2006. That was when he became the leader. Now, in 2011, Ena Onya second term to serve. That is 5 years after. Now, Anka, I was after that, this man was supposed to step down for the church to conduct a new election to elect a new leader. He's a very greedy man, very diabolic. When we are sorry, we see Kadia at to dying, maybe child set no more so na omudi sabon. The youth and the young people in that church relax. Because this man, every single thing also mutuno. Now in 2016, the third term, Okacha sorry to say, Nyankopon catcher to say he should not step down. This man. And yet, Papa friend Isaac Kobna Adade. Oya achimni, ne maami fi achem. Or chimanson, or the assorna dani ebusueja padie, or the nembaku ko school abrochire. We sisi dying to turn say ni nyina sorry sika. Osro se obetwe no ho if you are sorry nim. Now this is what happened. 2016, Yakacha say it's time because what bro term the cross so or see Onyankopon catch and say he should not step down. Gidi sorry for ni everything. This man has some group of men in that church. Omatina sorry taking positions. He been taking positions over 25 years. And then he has connived with these people and then stealing money. And now bad together say, yes, we support him. Or say Onyankopon say on twaso, so he's not going. Now, Otina what the 4th term edu 2024, he should get out or say no. Onyankopon catch and say under Hontina sorry so. So this guy called I'm coming. This man has decided not to leave the church. And I was say sorry. The reason why he doesn't want to leave, then they say, he has stolen so much money from 2006. I sorry the sika da hono watam sika no and on the group you are sorry no mache. Inti Osro say obe sorry the position so as the leader for the people to audit him. Inti Osis obe sorry so the enkobe gu sorry no. So the strategy I offer you say on this some penifobia or matana sorry. Let me show you something here. You see this man, maybe papa we and the youth of that church. Me sorry, say we my yeda. And so who say me sorry be me story be man. It means to say nipa na can asem no sa nipa no or kromfo. Now maybe show a group of men be a ono mo sorry who are all criminals. Now because the church now is insisting said this man should step down. No? On this some group of men who are sorry now you see this man. This man, his name is Apostle McDavids Toffo. On the secretary to the board of trustees. With these 69 years, this is one of the men Sir head pastor is using not to be kicked out as the leader. Because women are the people who have enjoyed a sorry sika. If this man leaves, Sankofo will be exposed. So what they have done and they say they don't want the man to leave. Every single day they have a plan. Right now, the new plan they don't want this man. The term they do not to leave. And some of them catch sorry for now. Sorry for demonstrating and say, Onyanko Ponce man and Santinaso. Let me show you another cartel member he's using. This man, his name is Ni Kote Boy, or your board of trustees chairman. Also, or you're the chief of Ofanko. This man too is part of the clique in the church. Oma form wajine edisika omon pese asori penjina or da sorry no. Kobna dieno. Kobna adadin beli. This man is also part of the cartel. Where muna omo di asori sika na omon pese asori no. Omo leader ni be free because o free swa omo be hu se omo nyire wieska. This is another cartel member. Make sure omu nyina nim. Maybe say sorry for no anger no omu no omu nya say I am doing something. This man, your friend Apostle Godson Aseveli, or your church accountant, why your accountant for 25 years. Sikano mo wiani nyina we so na nam. Adade sikana we wiano. Adade adikudienti adade pese obe step out. Position at one. This man has been the accountant of the church for 25 years. That is why right now you say Adadim Fria sorry no so as Peninian Twaba no Obimbe leading Adade say Onyanko Pon say Memanen Twaso. This man, your friend Apostle Godson Aselevi, church accountant for 25 years. He's 70 years. Why you accountant for 25 years? Aden Nenchie and our heso. I saw her accountant in my order. These are the crooks they are using. Ain't it so for now on person besino only women and a connive. Now let me show you another cartel member. This man is one of the cartel members. Your friend Kenneth Addo, General Secretary, with these 70 years. These are the people omuni eye Adade akomutira bomu say they will never allow Adade to do what? To leave. Now, there's one man I'm a I need to put him in there. And yes, sir, I've not been fair to the other ones. This man, I'm sorry, I forgot one man. Or one dangerous, greedy man, or something like that. Deputy General Secretary, another horrible, fake man of God. This man. Your friend, only Deputy General Secretary. This man, Deputy General Secretary, Overseer. Your friend of Maxwell Ayite Foster, Deputy. The men I showed you, Sanko Fowe, Kokurawe, Nomone, Adade, Akamutia Boom. Do you know the new strategy they are using? Quickly, they have gathered their children and their family members in the church. And sorry for them today are angry because February we are no. I was say change no. Oma feche and mama omomabi ako in court akoji injunction. See, this is the work of God. And as Uncle Kurawe ni adade, they think say krono no ma bono ebi see that, and they want to. Right now the strategy is say adade be free so there. This adade guy now Olidi church no onin Kurawe akfa boys mienu miense bi omo amma ene omo fa senom say omo court na omo koji injunction ento eye sa activity na asori ne person ye no mo change leader no omo asheda de asam na koshe court say ne be ya if there's an injunction the church cannot go ahead and change the leadership, and sanko form their own church they are the ones behind this criminality. At a point the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council efre eye adade eka say, my friend, this is not what Asori Constitution eka. They called this man. They called him. And the charismatic, the Pentecostal Charismatic Council for no, friend, they told him clearly, say, if you are a man, won't contact Pentecostal and Charismatic Council for. This man insulted them and walked off them. And you see, the youth, they want to go out and demonstrate. Mameka secret in Chemo. This man is a very greedy man. We real man in Sika. In Penufua Medi Omuchiramunya, you need to change them. You need to demonstrate. What you don't have to do is to destroy anything in that church. Because that church, it is a church of God. Nobody should touch any equipment or any property of the church. Man, where the person is sorry ni gu. Send a beya chrono na wabo sorry no on any group na bono. We will not audit them. And you people should not give the man the opportunity to get away with murder, get away with corruption. So you people are supposed to hold him accountable. Say asori na mubetum na asori ni operate. No making sure say he never enters that church. You can do it. He needs to be prevented from entering that church. This man is an imposter. And now what that damo and we are sorry sick and to step down. Divine Healers Church. Obianim say from yes Bami. I will support your young people. I will support Sika Mudiashem. This man needs to leave. And the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, this is a warning. You people have to step down, step in. Because somebody say, yeah, you better assembly their faho. More a Pentecostal and Charismatic Council sooner. Most of some man we no. Me the money na mo chat eba be sorry for no. There are some leaders at the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council. You are sitting there supporting this man to do damage. You people are supposed to release a statement. This man is supposed to be kicked out. Or yet the leader of the church, he needs to be kicked out of that church. We are musikantina osro accountability. And then nyame somnti nyankopon nipebi ebu Ghana for. Ade ye bone say ye besom nyankopon. Ye bone say nyina betua tum say ye be asori baako na sebio ya gigi kakra e de asom onyame. Ade ntina mu nipa ni bi mu ye abeifo eye greedy sir. So I am sending a warning to this man. He is greedy. You people should demand for accountability. Mo accountant no or cromfo. Mo overseers ni ya cromfo. General secretaries no muntu omu nyina. Omo shaman wechi because omu nyina wiesika.